Hey everyone, I'm Fozzie, or Cam, and welcome to the Everything Music Show. Today, we're here to talk about the new-ish Travis Scott album, Utopia. I am fully aware this is not the Utopia vinyl. I don't have the Utopia vinyl, but I have the Astroworld vinyl, so who actually really cares? So right off the bat, I thought Utopia was amazing. I mean, Travis hasn't really made a bad album. Birds in the Trap was forgettable, but it wasn't that bad of an album. It still had awesome songs like Goosebumps. Oh yeah, and I should probably also mention who Travis Scott is for those of you who don't know. Travis Scott is a hip-hop fashion designer. He's just an artist. I mean, I don't know what else to say. But yeah, he has a lot of great albums, and Utopia is definitely one of them. It feels really weird saying this because of all the things he said and all that, but you can tell the album Utopia was inspired a lot by Kanye West's albums, like Yeezus or 808s and Heartbreak. Albums like that, more of Kanye's more experimental albums. So that also means this is a more experimental Travis album than what we've heard in the past. Astroworld it had his own vibe. Trippy, I guess would be a word. I can't really describe it. It just has its own vibe to it. Same with Birds, and same with Rodeo. And definitely Utopia has its own vibe too. I really enjoy it. The features are awesome. I mean, we have 21 Savage on Utopia Twins. His verse is just incredible. I'm not even a Drake fan, and Drake's verse on Meltdown was pretty good. Obviously, SZA was outstanding. I mean, she hasn't really missed with anything she's released lately, or at all, actually. I haven't actually heard a bad SZA song. So, yeah, I don't know why I would ever expect her to have a bad feature. I also thought Tizo Touchdown's feature on the song Modern Jam was incredible. I listened to some of his solo music because his feature on Modern Jam was awesome. I didn't love his solo music, but his feature was fantastic. I mean, he brought a whole new, unique feel to it. I thought it was really impressive that he was able to kind of change the whole feeling of the song for a little bit there. That's really impressive, and yeah, awesome feature from Tizo, completely unexpected. Obviously, Playboi Carti on Fiend was incredible. I'm not even a Carti fan, and I thought he was fantastic on that song. I'm like not even closely. I can name one other Carti song, and it's not even a Carti song. It's Earthquake by Tyler the Creator, which he's featured on. So I am not a Carti fan. I actually dislike his music, but he did a really good job on Fiend. So props to him for sure. Also on Love, Kid Cudi featured on there. Awesome. I mean, I'm a huge Cudi fan, and I actually might make a video on him soon. His first two albums, Man on the Moon 1 and Man on the Moon 2, are legendary in my opinion. And actually, his albums after that weren't great, but then he had Kids See Ghosts, then he had Man on the Moon 3, I believe, after that, which I liked, I didn't love. And then Intergalactic, which was also a movie, was the soundtrack for the movie technically, but I really liked Intergalactic, so looks like things are going back up for Kid Cudi after having a lot of or just downright awful albums. So yeah, definitely good for Cudi. I'm happy to see it because, like I said, I'm a pretty big fan of his music. So happy to hear that. The production on this album is fantastic. Travis is the solo producer on 3 tracks on this album, which is really impressive, and honestly something you don't see from a whole lot of artists these days. Usually the credits, the production credits are muddled up with a bunch of names. So it's really interesting to see just Travis's name on the credits there, which awesome. And another thing I just want to point out, it's just a little detail that I really like. when this album was released, we didn't know who was featured on it, because on Spotify, the features weren't listed. You couldn't see the features. So when you listened to the song, you got surprised when you heard I don't know, when I heard Kid Cudi again on Love. I was losing my mind. I didn't know he was on the album, and then I hear him, and he comes in towards the end of the song. I didn't even think there was going to be a feature on that song, but there was, and definitely that's a really cool idea from Travis doing that. I thought that was really smart, and it probably helps people who don't usually listen to full albums. More people just listen to songs. It might help them listen to the album, like, oh, I want to see who's featured on that. So yeah, definitely a really cool idea from Travis Scott. Overall, I really enjoyed this album. Probably my favorite album of the year. Yeah, so that about wraps up today's episode of the Everything Music Show. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll probably have a lot more of these music review videos up soon. No podcast today because busy schedule again. But yeah, we're on days we don't have podcasts. I think we're going to try to put at least the Only Movie Show episode or Everything Music episode up. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Yeah, see you next time.